Hello everyone, Mark Tenney back with another quick Teams tutorial. This time we're just going to look at the Assignments tab in Teams and how you can create assignments. Now bear in mind I can do some of this from that Classwork tab that we looked at in the Classwork section. So if I click on any uh, classwork module, I can add an assignment straight from here as well so that it's automatically linked. But you'll also have this separate assignments tab, and there are some very useful things here because it gives you a kind of breakdown list of the assignments that are coming up, assignments that are ready to grade, assignments that are past due, assignments that have been returned, or drafts that have been submitted. So it's really cool in how it organizes it for you. So if I go ahead and create an assignment and just show you what some of our options are. So we're just going to look at these two for now because they're probably the ones you're most likely to use. The first one is add a quiz. So it's a formative assessment. This links directly to your OneDrive in Microsoft Forms. So if I want to go ahead and add a new quiz, that's just going to open up Microsoft Forms and I can just literally build the quiz in here and add all these kinds of question types that I want. It will also pull up any forms that I've already created, which you can see here. So that was the untitled quiz that I just created through there. You can share them with one another and pull in quizzes that someone else in your department has made. Really, really cool, really useful. And the quizzes you build in Microsoft Forms you can set them up to self-mark and everything. So it's really cool. We're going to look more broadly, though, is the wider assignments, the things that you're perhaps more even more commonly going to use. So when I look at the assignments that I have here, I can do the basic things: set a due date, set a time, give it a title. Kind of I can link it to any of my teams. Which course is it going to be? Does it affect all current students or an individual student? So I can set an assignment for an individual student. Maybe they have a referral or they have a specific task that I've given them to do to set up. It could be anything. And I can set assignments to groups of students. So if there's this particular group that I need to set an assignment for, I can do that. I can even tie that then to a module. So then this assignment would appear in module 1. I can add a rubric, set points, and so on. Now, one of the things that's also quite useful that I can do is I can have this sync to Turnitin. Now, in the assignment section currently, we don't have the full power of Turnitin here. It will sync the assignments to Turnitin UK, their website that you can log into and mark from there, but you can't mark them straight in Teams. There's another way to do that though, and that feature should be available here hopefully within the next month or so, and I'll make a new video. It's not here yet though. We're just waiting for it to come. But this will still check for originality and the basic stuff you need. It just doesn't have that really cool grade marking system built in. Now there are other types of assignments here, so I can add all kinds of things to this. I can even add a flip recording video and set this as a flip assignment. I can have late turn-in notifications on or off. I can post a notification to my module saying, look, this assignment has been created. I can even add it to all of the calendars within the team, which is really useful. So students will always have a calendar of when all their assignments are due. So if all of the teachers are doing that here, really useful. I can add a description of what it is, link to an external website. Maybe there's a particular place I want them to look, those sorts of things. So that's how you build an assignment. Give the assignment a title, give it a description, set all of its due dates. I can save it as a draft or set it as I want to. So this is just my test assignment. For now, I'm going to save it as a draft. But if I wanted to assign it now or schedule it in the future. So this assignment hasn't been launched yet, but it's going to launch mid-October. I can do that. I can set that date and set it up to launch in the future. And I even like this, that we can see what the students would see. So there's that little student view there for us to drop into and see what the student is going to see based on what I've posted. Really useful, really handy. But I'm also going to jump out of here and show you how you can set up the kind of full Turnitin for a learner. So if I come here into my module and I want to be able to use the full capability of Turnitin, what you need to do is click on the plus sign up here. I did that a little quickly, so I'm going to do it again. So this little add tab, and I'm going to add the Turnitin app to this team. And that's all been fully approved by the organization, so I can go ahead and add it. That's going to download it and put it within my team. So once I've done that, I'm going to get a only add this tab to the primary channel. Right, I have to do that in the primary channel. There it is. There we go. So once I'm in Turnitin within my channel, remember I've clicked on the add tab. I found the Turnitin app. Now I have Turnitin, and I can create an assignment here in that main channel. Once the student's uploaded an assignment, I can do all of the grading, the marking, see the similarity check, everything from here. Everything that you might have seen when you've used Turnitin before through any of the university sites or through Moodle is here. All my optional settings, where I want it to be deposited, do I want it to exclude small word counts, compare to student papers, all of those things are here. My due date, the start date of the assignment, the due date, and the date I want the feedback released. That used to be called the post date, but that's the date I want the feedback to be released to students. So this will look and feel like Turnitin that you're used to. And hopefully that will come to the assignments tab soon. But right now, you can still do that. You just have to add the Turnitin app. And don't make the mistake I just did. You've got to add it to the general channel, not to your specific modules. Um, but that's fine. So whenever there's an assignment to turn in, it's going to be here in that main channel, in that general channel for you. Okay, I hope that's really useful, and just have a play around with it. It is pretty flexible. You can use all kinds of different assignment types, not just uploading files and documents. There's that Flipgrid in there built into assignments where you can upload a video and ask students to do the same, where they just can record themselves responding or discussing a topic. Really creative way of assessing with and avoiding the use of AI. You get really good formative uh, assessment of your learners that way. So have a play around with it. See what you feel comfortable using first, and just keep adding to it and trying different things. Hope that's helpful. Thanks so much.